Hello, welcome to the Kailash Institute of Technical Studies by Kailash Technology Private Limited. Myself is Arvind Panchal, CEO and founder of Kailash Technology Private Limited. I have 15 years of experience as an IT professional and trainer. I have lots of various certifications, and today here we are going to learn about switch. So let's go to the next slide and see what is switch. So within this video we will be covering lots of topic, which what is a switch, what are the switch types, where is the switch used, why do we need a switch, how does a switch look like, how does a switch work, and the major vendors and manufacturer of the switches. So here I have put the small definition about the switch. A switch is a networking device that connect to the multiple devices within the same networks. It receives the data from one side and send it to the another device or forward to the another device. So basically switch is a network device in the networking, and it's just connecting to the multiple devices together. And whenever any of the end device request any communication with another device, it will take data from the primary device on the first device who is requesting and forwarding to the another device. Types of switches. There is a various types of switches in the networking, like unmanaged, managed, smart switch, layer 2, layer 5 switches. So managed switches, usually from there we can manage and can be configured for different uses and different VLANs and so many other things. Unmanaged switch, which is just like a dumb device to transfer the data. These are simple plug and play device. You just plug and you can extend your networks. This is how you use unmanaged switches. Smart switches, yes, smart switches are little smart, and they might be having some little and a few manageable features. So how it can be, like, the semi manageable, you can say. Layer 2 switch, yes, this the layer 2 switches. It could be also manageable and non manageable as well. So mostly I think the layer 2 switches will be manageable if it's a Cisco, Juniper, and like these are the various brands, those who are making or manufacturing the devices. Layer 2 switch is limited to do only the layer 2 functionalities. It will not be able to do layer 3 functionalities. Like layer 2 and layer 3, there's a difference is layer 2 switch cannot do routings between the multiple VLANs and these things. So here is the layer 3 switches, which are the core switches, you can say, is like a backbone of your networks. It mostly used in the ISPs and big organization enterprise network levels. They will be using it. In that layer 3 switches, it has full functionality like a router as well. It can do multiple routing protocols. It can do the communication inter VLAN routings between the VLANs and any other like mostly like it is used for ISP, so it can do most ISP related functionalities as well. Where is switch used? So switches, commonly like for home networks, your office networks, and your schools, college, data center, wherever we need to connect some networking or we have to do the networking. Of course, we will be using those kind of the switches. So the home networks, I think the non-managed switches are very quite good for this. You will maximum connect a computer, printer, and smart devices. Office networks, yes, you might be needing L2 and manageable switch where you connect your workstation, printers, computer, scanners, and so many other things. School and college, when it comes to the large scales of networks, you might be mostly going for the layer 3 switches where it can do the multiple functionalities. You connect the Wi-Fi, the lab solutions, and so many other things. Data center and enterprise networks, you mostly use the layer 3 switches, which can do the mostly the routing functionalities. Also it has like more capacities, and also the switches, like they can do the ISP functionalities. That's what they might be using. Core switches, which is mostly being known as like Cisco, Juniper, Huawei, they are having mostly core switches. Okay, and the switches also, like it's depend on the their capacity of ports. It could be 10 MB, 100 MB, 1 giga, 10 giga, 40 giga, and various. Why do we need a switch? So suppose at your home you have like 5 computers. You want to communicate with all the computers together. Of course you need a switch. And the switch will connect your data like in the computers in the one place in the one single common networks, also improve your performance, reduce the network congestion, manage data traffics, and within a network you can communicate with any users or any end device which is connected to the same switch. How does switch look like? So here is the various pictures you can see. So front side it's showing multiple ports. The switches have like 12 ports, 16 ports, 24 ports, 48 ports, and it can goes to the like multiple modules within the core switches. And there is also the stacking features come in the Cisco switches. Like suppose if you want to connect one point to point switches together as a uplink, you can connect it. So like you can see the switches start with 8 port, 4 ports, and like small manageable, non-manageable. You see the Cisco switches big chassis. The down pictures it will show you is the core switches for the Cisco's. So how the switches work? Okay, so here you can see the small pictures. It's showing that how it's connected to each devices. So switch first it will take a data from the senders, like okay, it will receive data from one computer, and it will look for the next destination or next receiver's MAC address in the networks. MAC address is stand for media access control. It is stick with your network card. Okay, it is a specific hexadecimal number with 32 bit. So it is like your switch will be looking for the specific destination user's MAC computer MAC address, and it will find it, and it will start establishing communication with it. So switch is basically just doing like broadcast in the first phase, then it will do the unicast when it has already been established the communication within the network with end user or end computer. Same here also the major switches vendors Cisco, Juniper, Microtech, Huawei, Ubiquiti, and various other like switches vendors are mostly like TP-Link, D-Link. These are like small switches manufacturers. If you go Ubiquiti, Huawei, they are also like mostly they are manufacturing small models. But Microtech, Juniper, Cisco, these are the the major vendor in the markets. Those who are manufacturing very compatible switches, and they are having large scale manufacturing of the core switches, layer 2, layer 3 switches, which are really compatible and can survive for like longer period in many years. So here it was the basic detail about the switch, what is switch and how it works. And thanks for watching this video, and see you soon again in another video. Have a good day.